Hey guys and girls, my name's Dan and welcome back to The Forge. In this episode of Trust Me, I'm a Blacksmith. I'm going to show you how to make a beginner's forge or a portable forge or whatever you want to call this using this blower and that brake drum. So I've got a live competition coming up in a couple of weeks which I need to practice for. I asked you guys to pick what I should make and you guys have done that, and I put a list up of things that I was going to try and make. And you guys have been picking which one you think I should make. I'm going to choose, if I haven't chosen a winner for that already, I will choose a winner for that and I will show you what I'm going to make in the next couple of days. But one of my viewers, you wrote in a comment, I can't remember who it was now, I couldn't find the comment, which is a pain in the bum, that I should do a live stream of me doing the practice run. And I think that's an absolutely amazing idea. I love to do a live stream. But I don't have any internet here at the workshop, none at all, which is really annoying. But I do have fibre optic 40 meg at my house, which is really good. So that means I can do a live stream from home, which will be really cool. I might even get some people around, and we might have a bit of a fun and games, doing a bit of forging, videoing that, and then I might have a barbecue with this afterwards. But why wouldn't I take this home? This is a bugger to move. It's supposed to be portable. It's real hard work to move. You've got to clear it out every time you want to use it. So I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to make this little bad boy, and he's going to be like a faux pas forge / barbecue that I can keep at home or take to shows and whatnot. So that will be good. Now, I found this the other day when we were doing a clear out of the units, one of our old units, and it works, which you'll see in a minute. And I got this from Scrapyard today as well. So far this has cost me £5 English pounds, so about $6.50, plus obviously the material here. So this is a real budget job. I would suggest that by the time I finished, I'm not going to have spent more than $50 on it. But definitely most, for me, I've not spent anything on it really. I'm going to have spent like a £5 on it. I'm probably going to buy some pipe tomorrow, but we'll see how much that's going to cost. So it's going to be a real cheap project. Hopefully it's going to work really well, and I can take it home, and I can use it at home, and I can do a live stream from home. So enjoy the video. This is part one. Tomorrow I'm going to put the tube in and do some cutting and stuff. So enjoy the video, see you in a bit. So I've given myself an hour and a half or so to do a bit of work on the forge for Saturday / Sunday. I don't know when the live's going to be yet, but I'm going to think about that today. So basically, I've got to get a forge made. I've got all the bits together, and I'm just going to go over those bits now and show you them. So as you can see on the back of the truck, this is the brake drum that I'm going to use as the pot for the forge. As you can see now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a base in here, and then I'm going to part fill this up with sand or ash or something, and then have the chew coming up from the bottom. I'm going to try a bottom blast because I'm trying to keep it simple. So basically what needs to happen is I need to make a plate for the bottom that I can bolt down onto that, and I need to get some pipes, and also I need a blower and I need a stand. So I'm going to show you those bits now. So everything I'm doing in this project, I'm trying to do on the cheap. I don't want to spend any money because I know that a lot of you guys out there probably don't have the finances to pay for expensive blowers, pay for expensive steel. So I'm trying to do this on the cheap. I'm in a situation where I have a slight advantage. I have scrap steel kicking around in my workshop all over the place. I got this ring that a student made. I've never really used it, but I got this ring here. This is going to be the top part of the base, and I've got some old box section. So if you're serious about doing this, you're going to have to save yourself up a bit of money. I'm aware I'm in a unique situation. Now, what you need to do is you need to go and find a local steel stockist, or a local engineering, welding, fabricating company, and go in there and ask them for some scrap. They will have stuff laying around. They should be able to sell it to you. I can't see why they wouldn't. If someone turned up here and they wanted something off the shelf that was scrap, I'd quite happily sell it to them. It's going down the scrap metal yard at some point anyway, if I don't use it in between here and now. So basically, this ring was made by a student a while ago. I've never used it. I don't think I'm ever going to use it. So this is going to be the top part of the base. I've got some box section kicking around from a job that I didn't use it on. I've got enough to make 3 legs, and then I've got some 16mm square bar that I can use to put some struts in between the legs to give it a bit of stability. I bought the drum from a scrap metal place from Breakers Yard. That was £5. So to be fair, so far my total cost for everything, if you include the fuel getting there and back, is probably £20. So you're probably looking at $26, something like that. So not quite $30. I don't think that's unreasonable. I think that's a fair amount of money to pay. Now this forge, I need some pipe work, and I need to make sure that this blower's working. I've never used it before. It got cleared out of a workshop the other day. It's not mine. It's just some cheapy blower. Now I did look at hair dryers when I went to Tesco's just now, like sort of like Walmart, I guess, or Asda or wherever, to see if they had a cheapy hair dryer in there, and I found one for £6. So you could use a hair dryer instead of this is like a sort of a workshop or an outside household blower. But I don't know if it works, so I'm going to see if it works, otherwise I'll be buying a hairdryer, I reckon. Okay, cool, that works. Okay, it's a bit noisy, but it works, which is good. So this is going to be the air supply for the forge. Like I said just now, it's going to be a bottom blast. So I'm going to spend about an hour just trying to weld these legs on. I'm just going to tack it all together and see how it looks, and then I'm probably going to leave it for today until I can get some pipe work so I can work out what the bottom's going to be made of, and then that should be it really. So if you haven't got a welder, I'm sure you could bolt this together or make a wooden frame. I don't think a wooden frame would be too bad, but there are ways around it. Basically I'm just trying to cover the very basics. So basically I've got the ring now, and I've divided it into 3 equal pieces. And then I also have taken some 30 by 3mm box section. That's 1¼ inches by 5/16 square hollow section. It's wrapped and then welded together. This is not extruded bar. And that's 30 inches long, or 760mm long. Now basically I was going to have these splayed out a little bit, but I don't think I'm going to need it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just tack weld these on. And I'm going to tack weld some supports on about, I don't know, 2/3 of the way down, which is up in this case, but it will be down because this will be up the other way. And then I'm going to try the brake drum in it and see how it looks and feels. If it looks and feels okay, we'll be good. And we'll go from there, I think. Okay, it feels pretty sturdy. It's only been tack welded together, and this, to be honest, this bar isn't quite straight on here, but it's not a problem. I mean, all it's got to do is stand up. So next job is I'm just going to put some braces in. So I'm going to measure from each side, and then I'm going to go and just chop some stuff up on the saw, put the braces in, and then try the drum in. And if it all fits levelish, you know, it's nothing special. I'm just knocking it up. Okay, so these are all real good, except from this leg, but I think I can bend that in so it goes a bit straighter. But they're all real good, and I've cut myself some supports. So what I'm going to do is take this piece of 40 square, and I'm going to place it like so. I'm not going to use that one. Do this one then. So this is a good side. Basically, that goes in between there. Now, what you'll have to do is you'll have to measure this, because this will be individual to your particular stand that you're making. These came out at 400mm, and I'm doing them about 40mm up. So I'm just going to weld these in. Okay. The purpose of this was to make something that could get as hot as that forge there, but at the same time be a bit more portable than that thing. Now, I also want to be able to use this as a sort of faux pas barbecue, perhaps, if it's going to be at home. This may be a little bit OTT, but it's okay. It's very heavy. It's well over 30 kilos, 66 pounds. It's well over 60 pounds. So yeah, it's a bit of a bugger to move, but that's okay. It's fine. I don't have a problem with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift him on, test it, see if it fits nicely, and then if it does fit, I'm going to take it off and I'm going to weld it all up. And it fits, and it's really good. Right, I'm really pleased with that. This isn't the most stable of floors, but that's really good. The little blower is going to go down here. I don't know if I'm going to have it fixed to it at the minute, or if it's going to be actually mounted on there or what. And then there's going to be a pipe here that comes down, and then this is going to connect onto that. And yeah, we're basically done. So I don't know if you can see this bit very well, but I've marked it out with chalk. I'm going to cut this piece out so that I've got somewhere to aim for, because I'm concerned that this is going to be slightly too deep, too full of stuff if I go this high. So basically what I want to do is have some sort of insulation medium up to about here. So I'll probably dig some ash out of there. I've got some ash from a wood burner from the winter at home. Maybe mix it in with a bit of sand, basically build a body with a tube that comes up through the middle up to about here, and then coke all on top of that. That's going to give me a good 3-inch lip on there, which is really nice, and a little window to work in, and yeah, I hope that that's going to work quite well. So basically that's been an hour's work so far, plus the collection of this. You know, I started at about 20 to 12, it's now 10 to 1. I know I'm a semi-professional welder, fabricator / blacksmith, whatever. I've got qualifications in welding and stuff, so me being able to knock this up in an hour is different to you guys being able to knock it up in an hour. But the point is that it's a simple exercise, and you can make this out of wood. I'm sure it would be fine. You just have to be careful whenever you're using it. So I'm going to break this little series up. I've got 3 days this week to do stuff, so I'm going to try and do 3 little episodes of me getting this working. Tomorrow I'm going to make a bottom. I'm going to get the blower working and everything, and cut this little slot out. So that should be working, and everything should be good then. Thank you for joining me. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was a quick little video with odds and sods and a bit of welding in it. So tomorrow's episode, which will be up hopefully, I'll do the cutting like I said about. We'll get the bottom on and we'll get everything working, and then on Wednesday I'll get this home and I'll light it up. Hopefully it's not going to rain on Saturday. I intend to do the live stream on Saturday. I will flash up the time down here, and then tomorrow's episode I'll know it. I will be making one of the items that you guys suggested. I'll also flash that up down here just now, and we'll be doing the practice runs for me to do that. The practice is an hour and a half, so the live stream will be for an hour and a half. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've really enjoyed making it. I'm quite excited about doing the live show, and hopefully this is helping you guys get started in any way, shape or form. I am genuinely trying to do this as cheap as possible, and I do understand that I'm in a position where this is easier for me to do than some of you guys. The live show will be on Saturday. I will flash the time up here, and in the live show I will be making the item that I will have chosen tonight, or one that's won. It's got the most selections. So I'll be practicing that on Saturday as well at that time flashed up with that item, and then tomorrow I'll be able to give you some more details about that. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I make videos as often as possible, and getting you guys forging is one of the reasons I do this. If you go over to my channel and you want to learn more about blacksmithing, there's how to makes, but there's also general vloggy stuff. I've also set myself some challenges that we've sort of done along the way as well. So it's an exciting channel with lots of stuff on there. There'll be some great vlog stuff coming along as well. So hopefully there's something there for everyone. So go over and check that out. Remember, ring that bell for notifications because it will tell you when I've made a video if you have already subscribed. And check some comments down below. Other projects that beginners might like to see. I always love hearing from you guys. And let me know if you're excited about the lives, because I'm definitely going to have to practice really hard to do the competition, and then doing a live stream is something that I've wanted to do for a while for the channel anyway. Yeah, that's everything. So thank you for joining me. I will leave a video up here for a 1,000 subscriber challenge, and I'll chuck a video down here to one of the beginner blacksmith classes that I do here at the workshop. I'm going to start running them real regular, and they'll be up on the website for you to go and find out what they contain and how much they cost and everything soon. So see you guys later. Thank you. Bye bye.